I'm just going to give you a say because I can't remember everything. That's the Air Navigation Order 2016 around section 95 about small unmanned surveillance aircrafts, which basically state they shouldn't be flown anywhere near 50 metres between any person or any structural building. Today is the 24th of the 4th in the evening, and Audit in Yorkshire has been arrested, and he's at this station here, I believe. This is Halifax Police Station, West Yorkshire. What we're going to do is just see if I can go in, speak to him, and just let him know that we won't tolerate any kind of abuse towards him whilst he's in their care. Got a police car heading in there, and we're just going to go in and just basically say that we want to guarantee his safety basically, and that we won't take any brutalisation of Audit in Yorkshire. This is West Yorkshire Police Station. Here we go, look. I've never been inside one recording, and it looks like I won't be now because the automatic doors are not opening. What we'll do is we'll pick up the phone and see whether or not we can speak to him, see whether or not he's actually arrived yet and whether or not he's in custody. And then we'll have a little walk around the back. In fact, what we'll do, we'll have a little walk around the back and see whether or not we can see if he's been taken into custody or not.
Right from the start, we're dealing with drone law. And trust me, this is where most police officers start mixing up hobby rules with commercial ones. Watch closely, because this tiny detail is about to spark a full legal showdown later. Before we go deeper, here's a quick engagement check. Would you walk into a police station to check on someone who's been arrested? Drop a yes or no in the comments. Most people wouldn't dare, but this auditor walks in like it's customer service. Notice how
and if we can't see anything, what we'll do is we'll pick up the phone and we'll ask him what's going on. Is he due to be released? When's he due to be released? See, this is where you can actually see him getting booked in, I believe. Around this part here. Let's see if we can. So yeah, that's the kind of bit there, look, where they normally take them back into the cells through that way. And there's two WPCs walking towards. So yeah, that could actually be, sorry, I've got it aimed in area, that could actually be the van there that Audit in Yorkshire's been taken in from. Let's have a little further walk round this side, because there is another van round here, and if we can't figure it out, what we'll do is well, like I say, we'll nip back, pick the phone up and ask him if he's been booked in and when he's going to be released, and just tell him that we'll tell him that we won't tolerate any brutalisation of a fellow auditor. Building some new houses there. My God, who'd want to live right across from that? And yeah, this is the bottom of the car park. This will be obviously where they come in with the vans. And by the time I've made it now, Audit in Yorkshire is probably already in the cells if he has been, if he hasn't already been de-arrested. I never saw the end of the live. And we have two police officers out in the yard there. Now, I didn't catch the full live, but from what I could tell, Audit in Yorkshire didn't kind of see him himself, really.
Oh, so are you okay?
Yeah. Have you got any news on
on Audit in Yorkshire that's been arrested in the town centre just recently. Is he actually at the station yet?
Move and controlled this exchange is. This is policing at its best. No ego, no threats, just calm conversation. But remember this moment, because the mood shifts fast once drones enter the chat. And here it is. The classic police print out move. Looks official, sounds official, but is it actually correct? Spoiler, not even close.
So who are you, sir?
I'm just a concerned member of the public, wanting to make sure that you don't abuse his rights and stuff. I just want a safety guarantee that you're going to treat him with respect.
We treat all the people who come into our custody.
Excellent, that's good then. I'm going to be flying a drone over to get some shots to see whether or not we can capture people coming in and out of custody tonight. And that's it really. So can you confirm whether or not he's actually been booked in yet?
Due to data protection, we don't confirm anyone who's in custody unless they're happy for that person to do so. So I'll be making open.
Yeah. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to point the camera away because there's some people coming out that don't look like police officers. Right. So.
You have a nice evening, sir.
Yep. You too. Thank you. Guys, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to stop recording because there's a family heading up with a child in their arms, so obviously I'm not going to film that. They're not even police officers, I don't believe, so I'm going to stop the recording for a little while.
Some advice on what we spoke about earlier on. I know you mentioned about the drone.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, sorry?
Sorry.
I just want to give you some advice about what you said earlier on. You mentioned about that you wanted the drone with the camera on to see what was going in and out.
Next few seconds are a masterclass in how quickly a confident officer can get humbled by the wrong law. This part is actually impressive. Most confrontations fall apart after a legal disagreement, but here, both sides rebuild the respect. It shows that even during disputes, tone can keep everything from exploding. All right, as the drone goes back up for round 2, let's break down what you've actually learned here. Because this isn't just drama, it's a full-blown lesson on exemptions, accountability, and why staying calm wins.
I never want to be safe. I'm just going to give you this here because I can't remember everything. That's the Air Navigation Order 2016 around section 95 about small unmanned surveillance aircrafts, which basically state they shouldn't be flown anywhere near 50 metres between any person or any structural building. So I'd rather give you the chance now just to make sure you're not flying it too close, because when you stood outside earlier on, I'm pretty sure you were stood within 50 metres.
I'm definitely, I'll admit now, I'm well within 50 metres.
That's fine, so I'm going to give you that advice then, please, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still going to be flying within 50 metres. What you've given me here is not the correct version of the law.
Okay, you want to tell me what you think the correct version of the law is?
Do I need to tell you? Do I need to tell you?
I'm giving you a
What
copy
you
of
do
it.
know?
I'm asking you what you think, how you interpret it.
How I interpret it?
Yeah, how do you
all right then.
fly that?
Right then. This is a 249 gram drone.
Okay, I'm not talking about the weightage one. I'm talking about the separate one about the surveillance cameras, not the normal drones. Weightage.
Yeah.
The ones with surveillance with cameras on doesn't talk about weight. It talks about distance between structures and buildings and people.
This is the Air Navigation Order. Have you read Cap 722?
Cap 722.
Yeah. Have you not? Have a look at Cap 722.
I'm sure I can.
Have a look at Cap 722. It'll tell you that a drone that weighs under 249 grams.
Yeah.
Can fly anywhere you like, basically.
Even one with a camera on a surveillance.
Anything.
That's surveillance one at this point.
Yeah.
Tell me it's a camera, aren't you?
Yeah. There's a camera on this, and I will be flying within 50 metres of all these buildings around here and yours. Yeah.
That's fine. I'm going to check on that. Obviously, if there are any offences being committed, sir, you are liable for arrest. If you're telling me that that's not the case, I'll go check that now.
Yeah. Cap 722. Look at under 249 gram drones. And I'll tell you what, just out of the what do they call it? There you go. Look.
Every day's a learning day.
Ultralight, 249 gram.
Right, now let's go. Thank you.
Yeah, so 249 gram drone, camera, no problem over a police station. The only place you're not allowed to fly them is in a flight restriction zone, which is airports, and obviously over a prison.
Yeah.
But then you more or less everything's game, you know what I mean? So I thought I'd just come out and...
I'll go check on that. Like I said, I'd rather do my research and find that out for you, but like I said, I'd rather work with people than not. Okay,
yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you recording? You do know that you're supposed to tell people as well as soon as you approach them that you're recording them. That's another learning point for you both, yeah?
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
We are recording your audio and visual, so just so you're aware. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you very much.
Alright then, go check on it, and I probably won't see you later.
Well, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. But
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so.
Just make sure you treat an audit in Yorkshire with respect, and then you get my respect, definitely.
Well, I think I've been very polite.
Yeah, you have been very polite and respectful, yeah. And I do appreciate your copy of the air navigation order as well, thank you.
No problem at all. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, so I don't bring it out to have a look. But like I said, it works both ways, doesn't it? So we'll have a look at cap 72. You're saying? So
Cap 722, yeah. Read cap 722. Look for 249 gram drone. It'll tell you where you can fly them. You can fly them basically anywhere. Industrial estates. It'll probably get banned over police stations soon.
Okay.
They just haven't covered that bit off. Yeah, it's because it's new technology.
No problem.
Can I take your names and collar numbers before you go?
I'm Inspector 200 Stockton.
Inspector, wow, and
I'm just a PC, 3389.
excellent. Well, you have both been quite courteous to me. Yeah, thank you very much.
Would you like to tell me your name at all, sir? Would you rather not?
No, I never give my name out or channel out on location, but I'm a YouTuber. A YouTuber with a lot of subscribers has been arrested tonight. Now, I don't know a lot about the charges, whether or not it's false or you know what I mean.
Anything related to any other person, so I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But basically, I just thought I'd come down, show a bit of support, make sure that he's because from what I heard, he's not actually he's a bit. He looks a bit depressed, you know what I mean. So he's not in the right mindset, if you know what I mean. So can I just go easy on him? That's all I'm saying.
Like I said, so I'm not going to anyone that we may or may not have an accuracy, but
absolutely.
I appreciate your concern.
Yeah. Thank you, Inspector. Thank you. Cheers.
Take care, nice evening.
You too. Right, guys, we came for support to support audit in Yorkshire, and we got a copy of the air navigation order 2000. And, I've got a critically low battery now on my drone, so I don't know if we're going to have any more drone fun tonight. I might have one last squeeze on an extra battery that I've got just to get it back over and show them that I'm not scared. But yeah, the air navigation order 2016, small unmanned civilian aircrafts. I think we've just had a bit of a quick Google of the law there, yeah? Right, won't be a moment. Let's see if I can get this drone back up quickly. Embarrassed himself a bit there though, didn't he? Not knowing the law. We've got a private police car driving off up there. I won't be filming private cars even though they have arrested him. And there we go. We've got a usual run-of-the-mill police car over there. What I'll do is I'll leave it running. I might edit a load of this stuff out because I'm just about to change batteries to fly over again because that battery that I've got on there is critically low. But I do want to show them that that air navigation order tactic didn't scare me off. So we will be flying back over very shortly. Hopefully if we have the battery. That one's dead.